So anyway, you find your gift. And everyone has a gift. It could be numbers. It could be, it could be baking. So I have my gift, and it's people related. I have my gift, and I find that people are drawn to me somehow ever since I was a kid. So I use that. In my work. So I build my universe around it. And be absolutely passionate about what you do, and that's important. Like I mentioned, it cannot feel like work to you, because otherwise you dread having to go to work, and when you're stuck in the jam, you're going to just curse your way through and say, I wish I just didn't take this job, And I'm sure all of you can relate in some way to it. So have a really good product you're confident about, that people will want, and why this product is special. My buns are the most, you can smell them a mile away. I'm very confident you have not tried milfoil like this, or the cakes I bake, are so moist and tasty. And I promise you, with my hand on my heart, you will be in love from the first bite. So it's that kind of conviction that you must have for the work you do, whatever it is you do. You must know all your stuff at the end of at the tips of your fingers, that you are so helpful. What can you do for your customers? That what is it that you specialize in that other advisors don't do? So you're so special, and you're so confident you have a fantastic product. Anyway. When we did Puteri Gunung Ledang, the movie, that was the very first big movie Malaysia had ever done. And everyone told me, Tiara, you're going to be burned, okay? Nobody is going to go watch it. Who wants to watch a historical movie? Who wants to watch Sejarah, Malacca, Hang Tuah? Okay, and a legend. Who cares about Puteri Gunung Ledang? Who cares? But I really, really believed it was a good story. So I really wanted to do it and do it well. And I told myself, because when I read the story, I said, this is an opportunity for Malaysia to do a good film that we can go and put out there in the rest of the world, and not feel and not cringe at every film festival. Because I used to attend film festivals and watch a lot of films when it's Malaysian night. I wish I didn't come with this contingent. So I said, this is an opportunity for us to put together a film that you and I will be proud of. So when we had our very first production meeting, of course, we hired everyone who we thought was the best in their fields, the best art director, the best writers, the best people to do the music score. We had no books to learn from 10 years ago when we did this film. Gosh, we didn't know where to look. Who do we ask? How do we do a big film, an epic film? No one in Malaysia had done it. No one in Indonesia had done it. No one in Singapore had done it. We were just having to look to the West, like Ollie mentioned, look to the best in the world. And that's what I did. I said, you know what? This film needs to have the aesthetic of Lord of the Rings. It needs to have that kind of gravitas, and the acting gravitas of Russell Crowe's Gladiator at the time. Inspirational leaders, great leaders they are very hard to come by. And I aim to be that for my company. So I aim to be someone who's always energetic. I want them to know that I'm approachable. If you have an idea, share it with me. Maybe we can make this work, and I don't know everything. So because I don't know everything and I'm not good at everything, I hire the best people. So a lot of people at the top think, I cannot let anyone know that I'm not good with numbers. I say it to my staff, I don't enjoy numbers, okay? Well, I have there's another person who sits on our board who does the numbers for us, and he loves that kind of thing. So we split things up. I do all the creative thinking, I do the marketing, I check the copy, I design the ads or whatever, and I work very, very closely with the team, the production team that puts on our shows to make sure that we have a fantastic show. You and I are going to have to make this work with the budget that we have. If there's anyone around this table who feels we cannot do it, you must leave now, because we cannot have anyone pull us down. Our art director left, actually. He says, you know what? I cannot give you Lord of the Rings for this amount of money. And I can't even try. So we had to say goodbye to him. But everyone else, I say, if you're in for the long haul, and we're in because we know we can make this work. We don't have the budgets, the hundreds of millions of US budgets that films in America have, but we want to. We have something that we all share in common. We want to change the Malaysian film industry. We want to put out one Malaysian film that will be the pride of every Malaysian. And if you think you can do it, stay on. If you don't, then go. So the art director left. And his assistant stayed, and he said, I have never art directed anything before. I've only been an assistant for 3 films, but I really, really think I can do this. She won an award for being the best art director that year at the film festival, at the Malaysian Film Festival. And Putri Gunung Ledang went on to win many awards and was recognized for its art direction and for beautiful cinematography. But it was a bunch of people doing this for the first time, you know. I'm like, I cannot promise I know how to produce, because I've never produced a big film. But, you know, it's Sok Tiong Hin's first time directing a film. Director of photography was the first time handling a big film. So we're all in this together for the first time, and we'll help each other get across that finishing line. How about that? And so that spirit really just drove us to, you know, that was me being a cheerleader. So we always try and look for different ways where we can be ahead of the competition, trying out new technology, trying out, a lot of our work right now is in digital technology, and, you know, it's a multimedia kind of a presentation every time. So always trying something out that's new. We bring in new technology to the country, and then we share it with our competitors, of course. And we train good new people for the industry. We bring in experts and share it as well with the rest of the industry. But still, you know, you have to be the guy who is unassailable. You know, no one can't touch this, you know, they say. So, oh my God, how do I even know that song? So look for new ways to innovate. So that's the other thing you do when you're really, after you've got to the top of the mountain, stay on that mountain. No one else can touch you. Everyone else is still clamoring and trying to be like you, trying to get up there, right?